Hello everybody, welcome to today's presentation. Today we're going to talk like an overview about the importance of the Hispanic culture. Okay, this is presentation I did it in the International Language Festival here at San Jacinto College in the spring 2023. Okay, so why I support the inclusion of culture in the Spanish language classes? Because of the following reasons. Okay. There is a possible relationship between the student's cultural identity and their language learning. There could be a relationship between language and cultural identity. It could improve the student's social skills. It could promote the idea of belonging to a social group. It could motivate students to learn more about other cultures and languages. It could also aid language learning at the semantic and pragmatic level, which is grammar and meaning. It could motivate students to learn about real people and real places that are part of a different culture. You may have a student with a different cultural identity than your own in your class. It's not only that will happen in Spanish languages, but also in other classes. It could also improve the teaching skills of the professors who use them. And number 10, it could be part of the teaching curriculum in language learning. I didn't create all of this, of course, so here are my references. Altugan, Chavez, Dustin and Reyes 2023, Chavez 2023, presentation. Sue Hua Chen 2014, Marx 2021, Mercury 22. So there are three theories of language and culture, which are the following. Language is part of culture, language conveys culture, and language changes according to attitudes and beliefs. This is according to Basirizadeh and Janey 2020. Okay. As of now, there are more than 160 definitions of cultures. Today, for this presentation and for my article, it means self-categorization or a sense of belonging to any given group, according to several classifications. And this is according to Grayman Simpson 2017, Sue Hua 2014. The classification may include ethnicity, language, religion, etc. See, it's not limited to only those three. Or cultural identity may change through our lifespans. So by now you can be something, but later on you decide to change. Yes, it is possible. The behaviors may reflect their experiences and responses to the world in a given society from birth to death. The society includes the individual itself, the community he or she belongs, the academic institution or workplace where he or she belongs to, okay? So what is a Latino or Hispanic person? So a Hispanic is anybody from the Americas or Spain who speaks Spanish, or there are descendants from any country where Spanish is spoken. However, a Hispanic or Latino person may speak or not the Spanish language. This terminology started in the 1970s in the US, according to the US Census. Sorry, let me silence this. So originally it only referred to people from Puerto Rico descent, Mexican American, or Cuban American descent, okay? However, a Latino is anybody from Latin America descent, but also includes the Portuguese and Haiti, but it excludes Spain. In other words, it is related with the Romance language they speak, either Spanish or Portuguese. So Portuguese and Spanish have roots in Latin, okay? What is a Chicano? It's identifier for people Mexican descent born in the United States. Latinx is a new word in the Webster dictionaries of 2018. It refers to Latin or Hispanic people, but with neutral gender. Some people in Latin American countries call this term Latine. So Latinx or Latine is the same terminology, okay? So Latine refers to Latino people, but with neutral gender. However, only about 4% of people in the United States, they like this term, okay? It is mostly used in colleges and universities. It's Caribbean. It is an adjective. It means belonging or related to the Caribbean Sea and its islands or its people. Somebody of the Caribbeans or their language of their culture. See, what is an Afro-Caribbean person? A person with African descent with roots in Latin America. What is an Afro-Latino? A Black person of African ancestry who is a native or inhabitant of Latin America. A Black person of Latin America, Latin American origin and African ancestry living in the United States. Okay, of course, there are other terms, okay? So for the presentation today, we use this definition. Latino or Hispanic is someone who identifies themselves as so in the United Census in the United States. It is a person from where Spanish is the official language or Spain, okay? Other countries includes Argentina, Bolivia, Chile, Colombia, Costa Rica, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Ecuador, El Salvador, Equatorial Guinea, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, Nicaragua, Panama, Paraguay, Peru, Spain, Uruguay, and Venezuela, and of course, Puerto Rico, okay? It is also a person who lives in the United States, but may or may not speak Spanish also from that country. That person may be a recent immigrant, a first generation, born here, a second generation or a third generation Hispanic, where his or her grandparents emigrated to the United States, okay? It also includes all the other terms mentioned above, Latinx, Latine, Caribbean, Afro-Caribbean, and/or Afro-Latino, and other. It is a matter of preference of the person you ask about it. Some people do not like it, any of these terms. They may prefer the country name or gentilicio from their own country, like Cuban, Cubano, yes, Mexican, Mexican, Mexicano, and so forth. Many Hispanics prefer the terminology from their country. Yes, I already mentioned this, I'm sorry. Yes, and here is a Hispanic culture overview. Yes, and this is another presentation. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next presentation. Adios.